What is up, everybody? It is the Nomadic Financial Coach back with another one. So today, what I wanted to do was kind of just talk to you guys while I'm on one of my walks. So I normally do about at least 3 walks a day. And this is just part of my I don't want to call it an exercise routine per se. It's just, I guess, kind of part of my lifestyle slash fitness routine. What I'll do is I'll come out and take a walk, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll use that to clear my head, or maybe give myself some ideas on what I may want to do for content, or what I may want to do as far as getting this business and this channel off of the ground. Now, I've been a financial coach for a while, but um, this channel that I'm doing now, this I think is like the culmination of all like the ideas I kind of had together, because I've always been kind of trying to figure out how best to put this information in front of everybody. And this, to me, is the best way to do it, by actually kind of just taking you guys into my life. If you don't know already, I am currently looking to replace my Uber income with the financial coaching in my YouTube channel. And the reason I want to do that is because, again, I want more time to actually dedicate to this. If you've never been an Uber driver, um, then you probably don't know, but it takes a lot of time out of your day to make like a decent um, weekly wage or daily wage, what have you. And it's only getting harder, especially with gas prices. With Uber, like, realistically, you can drive, like, feel like on a minimum, you probably have to drive like 4 hours to make a decent amount of, little side money. You kind of have to start getting into the 6 hours or more to start making like full-time money, in my opinion. And that's just based off of where I drive and kind of the schedule that I drive on. But anyway, so I'm looking to replace that income with this channel here, as well as my financial coaching. So if you want to actually hear more about that, then you actually can check out my video where I talk about me replacing my income, my Uber income, with this. But anyway, today what I want to kind of talk about is like boredom and what it kind of does for you. Um, and it's coming more so from my own life and what I've noticed, versus me trying to tell you what to do with your life. Everybody lives their life differently. Anyway, yeah, a lot of people get really bored, and it causes them to kind of start doing things that they wouldn't normally do, looking for stimulation, looking for a thrill. Now, for me, it goes even further than that, because with me, when I get bored, I'm already a person who thinks a lot. So when I get bored, I'm thinking even more, looking for that stimulation, looking for something to happen. And so, my mind starts going all over the place. But along with that boredom, I kind of start getting upset with myself as well, because, I'm like, dude, how are you bored when there's so many things that you do? I do podcasts. I have this channel. I do day trading. Like I said, I drive Uber for now. I look to not be doing that. I work out, and on Fridays, what I've started doing is going to the casino as well, just to kind of have something to do, have a little bit of fun while I'm kind of going through this journey. Anyway, so it makes me upset when I sit there and think, okay, that I'm bored. Because I'm like, how are you bored when you got so many things that you do? But what I've realized is the boredom comes from the fact that I may be avoiding what I really need to be doing. And what I need to be doing is actually, getting out in more public events and things like that, to get in front of more audiences. Like I said, I like YouTube. I like being able to kind of, just do my own thing and talk to people. But I do realize that, you kind of have to get out there and talk to people publicly in order to, really get your message out there. And so I guess that's where the frustration for me comes into play while I'm, bored. Because what I'll do to fill that time sometimes, because I'm a little nervous about getting out in front of people and talking and things like that, is I'll fill it with things like watching other YouTubers do things that I may want to do, or, eating junk food. That's like the worst one. When I get bored, I sit down and I start eating junk food. And the funny part about that is I went on Chat GPT to kind of investigate that. I do that a lot now too, along with going on YouTube. I'll go on Chat GPT and kind of just try to, brainstorm some things. But anyway, Chat GPT was kind of telling me, as far as the food part goes, and even the like just watching YouTube and scrolling and things like that, it kind of talks about how, your mind is basically looking for stimulation, and that really hit home for me because, I'm doing all this avoiding of getting in front of people and different things like that. And so what I do is, eat junk food or other things like that to get that stimulation that I need instead of getting out in front of people. So if that's something that happens to you, if you find yourself, doom scrolling or something like that to kind of try to fill that time, go ahead and comment below, some of the things that you do. Anyway, um, thinking of all that made me think about the fact that, why I'm doing this channel. Hey, I kind of got stuck in my thought, but it makes me think about why I'm doing this channel and why I'm out just trying to financially coach people in general. And I realized how, the whole mindset thing kind of goes together. They kind of go hand in hand. Like a lot of people, their mindset about their money makes them kind of avoid it. And they start like doing, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? All right, now. They make themselves start doing like other stuff, what I'm saying, that's not related to what they need to be doing. I.e., going out spending money on things you don't need to try to again get that feeling, that stimulation that you get from um, you know, maybe the fact that you're not where you want to be financially or whatever. But anyway, this is just my random thoughts. This is just me kind of like, talking to you guys on a walk out here. Hopefully it's something that helps you. I mean, if you find yourself in a position where you're bored, you may want to sit down and think about that. Or you find yourself seeking stimulation, maybe think about that. Maybe think about, okay, why am I doing what am I doing? And what am I avoiding? And see how that works out for you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just me kind of, coming out of my head, talking to you all. Like I said, I was going to document this whole journey of me trying to replace my Uber income with with YouTube, excuse me. But this is part of it, guys. I want to, just talk to you about what's on my mind and things like that. And hopefully, maybe if you have some insights about this, hey, look, this is a two-way street. By all means, share what your thoughts are, share your struggles, and let's work together. Also, don't forget to like this video if you enjoy the content. And it also helps me to, know what you guys want me to talk about and things like that. So comment below maybe some subjects you want me to talk about, or just, again, comment and like so that more people can see these videos and I can start to, get the visibility I need to help others. But anyway, until the next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will catch you on the next one. And I want to leave you with this thought. Waking up is awesome, but waking up free, that's a game changer. I'll catch you guys on the next video. God bless you all. Gone.